25. Royal Air Force Aerobatic team, it's the Red Arrows! Arriving at over 400 miles per hour, trailing our famous red, white and blue. Red one eases off and takes them round to the right, which indicates to me he's starting the show rolling. Red one gives the command. You'll see red 6 and red arrows. On the right hand side of red one is red 2, Flight Lieutenant Rob Thomas. Rob is in his first year of the team. Uniquely, he was taken from training and made straight to the instructor. You can hear those commands from Red. They're almost robotic and monotone in his delivery, and that's because we fly our formation by ear rather than by eye. That means the pilots on the outside of the formation are putting their inputs in just a little bit earlier than those on the inside to ensure the whole formation moves as one. Reds 8 and 9 now collapse on the inside behind Reds 2 and 3 to form a shape. On the left-hand side of that centre stem is Red 3. Flight Lieutenant Andrew McEwen, known as Macca. Macca is in his first year on the team. Uniquely, he flew in the AV-8B, a Harrier variant. Back of that formation, all on the right hand side is Red 4, Squadron Leader Chris McCann, working extremely hard. He's having to look through the entire formation, look at Red. Smoke comes on, they bend round to our right in Apollo. Manoeuvre, you may be able to see it, maybe not. There's a small door on the base of the aeroplane sticking out. That's the air brake, and we fly in certain manoeuvres with this out. 8 and 9, roll goes. Reds 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation. Watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings them down the line. Red 1 and the rest of the team working extremely hard against that onshore wind. Red 8 and 9 working extremely hard, keeping that roll rate minimum, going behind the smoke of the rest of the team. Of course, second half of the show is the more dynamic, more heart-pumping, jaw-dropping part of the show. But as the team come around to our right-hand side, the smoke comes on once again in our world-famous Diamond 9. It's the 2025 Red Arrow. As we go into the second half, we start in the same way as we did last year because again it was so popular. This is the 5-4 split. And in the second half we operate in two distinct sections. Off to the left hand side you've got Reds 1 through 5, known as Enid, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5 from the children's books. Off to the right hand side, 6, 7, 8 and 9, known as Hannah, named after Squadron Leader Ray Hannah, one of the first members of the Red Arrows, the only team leader to lead the team for 4 years. He took the team from a 7 to a 9 and formed our world famous Diamond 9. Enid from the left, Hannah from the right for the 5-4 cross. sitting in trail on Red 1. In the middle is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Justin Wales, known as Dusty. Second year in the team, originally from Zimbabwe. He's a former Typhoon pilot with 11 Squadron, former Typhoon instructor on 29 Squadron, and test pilot with 41 Squadron, all based at RAF Coventry in Lincolnshire. Get yourselves ready for the Hannah break. Red 6 and 8 to our left-hand side, Red 7 and 9 to our right-hand side. Hannah and the Synchro pair are led by the Synchro. Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckling in his third year of the team, former Tornado pilot, former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark 2. Get your cameras ready. This is the one you do not want to miss. The smoke comes on for the world famous Synchro Heart. And coming in from the top right to spear the heart is Red 8, Flight Lieutenant Rich Walker. Rich is in his third and final year of the team. He's flown Harrier, he's flown Typhoon and been a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark 2. And David Red Arrows and one of our own engineers would like to wish a very Synchro pair, lead to our rear, look to your left-hand side, go, the ball call made by Red 9 as they roll around the smoke in the corkscrew. And it's a great opportunity to see our famous red, white and blue. Red 7 making sure he misses Red 6. They change the blue to the red. As the Synchro pair once again move to sky in the Serpent. Of course, again, you can see our famous red, white and blue. That is capable due to the smoke pod on the belly of the aeroplane. That smoke pod has approximately 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and 1 minute of blue smoke, with each of the smoke colours to ensure we have the right colour smoke at the right time in the display and we don't run out. Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 now moved up alongside Red 1, working extremely hard, pulling up to 4G, looking 90 degrees along their shoulder line as the smoke comes on from the right hand side in the Tango. Red 6 and 9 now working extremely hard. That negative G pushing all the blood to their head. Working hard against the G pants. Conversely now they turn the negative G back into positive G. All that blood in the head now rushing back down to their feet. Working hard against the G pants, maintaining their continuous to complete the chainsaw manoeuvre. 2 and 3 roll goes. Reds 2 and 3 roll to the outside. Clear goes, Reds 4 and 5 roll to the outside. One of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots each year to master. This is rollback. On the aeroplanes with me, you can see 6, 8 and 9 behind in the smoke is Red 7 in the Tempest. Once again, Red 6 to the left, Red 7 off to the right. As the synchro pair leads to our rear, look to win an honour and a pleasure. Please put your hands together for the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrows!